Here we are, another episode of the Talk Shit After Show with me, Benz, and I've got my trusty masseuse co-host.
Hello.
Jason's in the house, and today we've got a special guest with us, as far as I'm concerned, Gas Station Tony. Ba, 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 ba.
How's it going, everybody?
What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us today, Tony.
Thanks
I really appreciate that.
me
We're going to have a pretty cool show. Today we're talking about the Randy Lanier show. That's what we're following. What a fucking cool guy. Would you guys agree to that?
Yes.
What a cool guy. He was a fucking blast to hang out with, a blast to listen to his stories and all that stuff. He was just a fun guy. So we had a really good time with him and his buddy Mark that came with him. He was pretty cool too. And these guys, they smoke weed, they fucking wheel and deal, and they're kind of carrying a good message like Larry does. So I really like that. First thing I wanted to talk about was the Indycar thing. So I'm a huge car guy. You know that.
I can see.
Well, you could see from
from what I hear.
What, do I have a fucking spoiler on my ass, bro?
Wear it across like a badge.
Yeah, so like being an IndyCar racer is like a dream of mine. I would just want to drive one. Forget racing because I don't think I'll be good enough.
How fast do they go, Indy cars?
You know what? I don't know exactly, but I know that 200 plus miles per hour.
Oh.
Which is fucking fast.
That's fucking fast.
That's faster than NASCAR.
They're
like 200-ish?
No, they're like 215-ish.
Oh.
And you got to remember, IndyCar is not like NASCAR in the sense that it's not going straight the whole time. I know it's oval, but it's almost like going straight. So they have all these turns and stuff they got to slow down. It's only when they come to the straightaways is when they could do their real speed.
Like Le Mans and all that.
Yeah, it's basically the same style of racing, right? It's the same style of racing as Le Mans in the sense that like it's a full track.
Yeah.
And it's not just an oval track or like a straight track or anything
That'd be like 8
that.
miles one way, he was saying. Like the one
For
track.
one race, that's crazy.
One lap was 8 fucking
Is that the
miles.
one he ran out of gas on or something? Yeah.
No, that was the Le Mans he ran out of gas on.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he said
Something like that.
they were able to push it to the line, but they couldn't because it was 8 miles away or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, here's as far as I'm concerned, that guy has lived a life, dude.
He's the coolest fucking guy in
he
the
is
60s,
fucking
man.
cool. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Interesting life.
Interesting life, to say the least. I agree with that. If I was to race IndyCar, I would try and finance it in other different ways rather than smuggling marijuana. I feel like
He's doing 2 things he loves, smoking weed and getting his own and racing cars.
the problem with that is there's a shelf life. When you're breaking the law, it's not going to last forever, but eventually you're going to get caught.
It's after, 160,000 pounds of weed?
No, it was way more than that.
Oh,
That was
way
his
more.
last load.
That was just one load.
Yeah,
That
but
He's
imagine-
700,000 is the number he dropped on us.
I'd say probably $1 million almost.
Yeah. And the guy's, he's kind of like modest in the sense, Larry was giving him you were the biggest pot smoker. He's like, I don't deal with that shit. I don't even care. As far as what I did is what I
He
did.
sounded very humble.
He was.
You would think
Very
he
humble.
You would think he was just somebody's grandpa.
Yeah.
Just hanging out,
You can't
smoking a
tell
joint.
anything about him, his past, his life.
He's got a weed brand coming out.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard
that
about it.
Lanier Octane.
Yeah, that's
It's
just
gonna
one
be-
of the blends that's going to be there. Like one of the plants, I guess they call them. Or the, what do you call like marijuana? Strains.
Strains.
Yeah.
Strains.
there you
I
go.
thought that was the company name was Lanier Octane. Then they would have, but either way, smoke his shit.
I think here, talking about weed. I think the name of the company was Quiser.
Okay, yeah,
Right? It was something like that.
yeah.
It was
Mark.
so-
That was Mark.
Mark was like kind of running that for him. Mark, dude, he's an abundance of knowledge on marijuana. He comes up to me after the show. He goes like, "Where do you buy your weed?" Because he saw that we were smoking
we were
stuff.
comparing weed.
So, well, not to his. I couldn't compare to his. And I told him I buy it here at a local dispensary. You all right?
Every show.
Every show. I just give you a chance to do it, So he comes to me and he says, "Where do you get your weed?" And I tell him one of the dispensaries here. And he says, "Which one?" And I tell him the name. I'm not going to blast him. And he says, "Oh, no, I wouldn't get my shit there." And the guy really fucking knows. When a guy like that tells you, you listen. So he told me where I should go instead. And guess where I'm going next?
Oh,
That dispensary.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the
It's
guy
good to
knows.
go by recommendation.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
Hopefully we can get like a member's discount or something. Industry.
No, he is partnered with them, but he doesn't own that
Yeah,
company.
yeah,
Now, here's the thing. If it was legal, then he can come get us as much as we want. But he won't cross state lines.
No,
he won't
no,
break the
no.
law. He's doing it legit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And So that was really cool. I mean, I learned a lot.
Those guys can smoke.
They can really smoke.
Randy came in yesterday. He goes, "All right, if y'all want to smoke, let's go."
He smoked on the way here.
Yeah.
He smoked on the way here.
Dude had his pen. And he was hitting that. I was like, "Smoke the joint." Oh,
listen. I don't know what you heard about Randy, but he left this much joint on the table. And guess what? I'm not a wasting guy, so I'm gonna finish it. Yeah, no, fuck you. Pass that. I want the blunt. I prefer to. What is your preference to smoke?
I like blunts or papers. I don't really like papers because papers you have to stuff them so much. Blunts, like a Swisher, you could kind of get away with.
I think they burn faster. Paper burns faster. When I used to smoke.
Yeah, Tony's a fucking
He's
expert,
retired.
but he doesn't smoke.
Retired. Over 20 years.
No shit.
You smoke? Wait, retired for 20 years?
Yeah, I haven't smoked in 20 years.
Which is crazy because you're only what, 40? That's crazy. That fucking blows my mind a little bit.
I started at 13.
He's been retired since I started smoking. You know?
Yeah. I don't see that in my forecast anytime soon, though.
What,
Quitting.
stopping?
Yeah.
Well, you just said you fucking left jobs behind because you don't want to.
Yeah, I changed my life for it.
Right. I get it. I mean, here's
Fuck
the
'em.
thing. I have the luxury of being able to smoke and do what I do, which is cool. Living in Melbourne, when I watched that
Documentary on Netflix.
Dude, when he said our first load we dropped in Melbourne,
Yeah.
Florida, I was like, holy shit, dude, Melbourne's on the map for something.
I'm gonna go find some shit in the dunes.
That piqued my interest as soon as
Right? All of a sudden, like, oh shit, I really like this show. Yeah.
That dude Allen on the show. That dude was funny as fuck.
You gave him a bunch of props.
I was
dude.
hoping I was trying not to fanboy too hard yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, I got to say like 5 words to Randy, and metaphorically my dick was hard, but I was just like, dude, this guy, he's a fucking legend.
Listeners don't know this, and you might want to tell them. You were a fan of Randy previous to him coming on the show, before we even know who he was. When we were talking about Randy coming here and us doing kind of like the research, Larry and I, he goes, well, you don't know who he is?
We got a fan base.
Yeah, some people like Santa Claus. I like Randy Lanier.
Right? And you know what? The guy was cool as shit. I am now a fan.
From the time he walked in yesterday, he was cool as shit.
Caught me coughing.
There you go.
Amateurs.
Hey, you know what, motherfucker? Hit this.
I'm good.
Come on, bring you out of retirement.
Get back on the wagon.
Peer pressure doesn't work on me.
It doesn't?
Nope.
All right.
Hopefully hotboxing will.
Jason, pull your dick out.
He just laughed. He's going to laugh even harder.
Oh, yeah, well.
I could beat a
Dude,
gnat,
he's got a tattooed dick.
No, I don't.
It looks like a...
Larry does. I don't.
Larry doesn't. He does not.
You guys know a lot about each other's dicks.
You know what, dude? I don't know what you heard, but we first come in here in the morning before we set up. Cameras aren't even set up or anything. We get here, we sit down, we have a drink, and the first thing we do is just like, how's your dick today? And then we pull it out, and we all measure each other's dicks. And here's the thing. The funny fucking thing is my dick is so small, I gained an inch last week, dude. Fucking, it was crazy.
That's why you're shorter?
Oh.
That was a good one.
Got him.
We need to get one of those on the board.
Here's the thing. If anything for the after show, but I really want to get like some fucking reggae horns on the fucking board so I can go ba 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 ba. I want that so bad. I say that like my son, 5 years old. We're at jujitsu or something, and he does like a little move, and and he knows he did it good. He turns around and looks at his fucking coach and goes, ba 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 ba.
Didn't you say you could download stuff like that to this?
You could. It's a matter of getting fucking Larry's approval on it. He don't want the board sounds. He did in the beginning. Here's the thing. I hate the board sounds too. They're so annoying.
You know what he's going to love? These fucking angles on these cameras.
Oh yeah, like, we haven't even talked about that yet.
Yeah.
So
real nice.
I think so too. I agree. You know, we're trying new camera angles, and Larry's usually very Larry about it. He wants us to do things a certain way, and
we're trying to do like Seinfeld. We're trying to get canceled.
We're getting
bigger.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
I like that, dude. That should be on a T-shirt. I've been thinking T-shirts these days. I don't know why.
Anything to make $1.
Anything to make $1, dude. You calling me Jewish?
Yes.
Oh, well, fuck.
God
That's
damn.
an Arab talking shit. No. That's
Egyptian. Egyptian, not Arab. There's a huge difference.
What's that?
Egyptian, not Arab. Huge difference.
Tell me the difference, maybe for the audience.
Do we need to take 14 hits of LSD?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We got to talk about that.
That's fucking funny, too.
So when people say they're from the Middle East and somebody says from Egypt, those are two different continents.
One is Africa.
One is in North Africa, and the Middle East is technically on the Asian continent.
On the Asian continent?
Technically.
Okay.
Because...
It's in the middle of the East and the West?
No. Israel is in Asia. I know that.
Huh?
Israel's in Asia. I know that. I don't know about the rest of the Middle East.
Well, like Saudi Arabia and all those.
You would know better than me, man. That's your people.
So the Middle East.
By the way, that's why you're associated with them, because those are your people. God. What's the main religion in Egypt?
Well,
Just say it. Just say it.
I'm Christian.
I know you are.
But majority of the people now are Muslims. They used to be majority Christians. As time went by, majority now are Muslims.
Right.
So,
and that's why you're associated with the Middle East.
That's so stereotypical.
But it's two different.
No, I understand, because nobody says Malaysia's in the Middle East and they're all Muslim.
Indians.
India. Oh,
That's Asia.
Yeah, but there's a lot more religions in India than just Muslims.
Well, I'm talking about as a continent. People don't realize India is in Asia.
They
a lot of people don't know it.
No, they do. That one is a given.
But if you don't, now you fucking do.
And if you don't know, now you know. Don't say it. What's the next word? Don't say it.
I ain't that bold.
You brought up acid, and I wanted to talk about that. God. This motherfucker tells a story, and I'm just going to repeat it for the audience. I know you guys know. He puts 14 hits of acid in his cheek, trying to go through the guards.
After taking 2 hits already.
Yeah, they call them the cops. By the way, cops in prison are guards. So he puts them in his cheek, he fucking swallows them, and can you fucking imagine the trip he was going to?
He said he felt like he was out of prison for the day.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what he says, right? Like Larry was just like, technically, you were out of prison, which is true. And that's what Larry talks about. He's like, I used to feel like I'm floating out of prison. And what a fight. It's like a day off.
Yeah.
Fucked up part is those psychedelics might help prisoners, not reform their past, but definitely help their future.
So you're one of those people who believes that psychedelics can be used in medicine for PTSD and all that? It's been proven as a fact.
It's proven.
I'm not challenging you. I'm just bringing it up.
I think so. A little bit, like nano dosing or micro dosing, a little bit.
Yeah.
They said mushroom is a big thing too.
Psilocybin.
Just a little bit of mushroom every day.
Dude, ayahuasca? I know this guy who had really bad PSD. You can hold on to that. I got that. Who was like really, really, really bad PTSD when he came back from Afghanistan or something. Weren't you in Afghanistan? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he came back, he saw some shit. He was obviously, and obviously I'm not making fun of that. I know we laugh about a lot of shit in this show, but this is not funny to me. No. So this guy comes back, he's fucked up. He can't even get a job. I mean, it's that bad. They give him 100% disability, but we all know that means fucking jack shit. If you're a go-getter and you want to go get something, $4,000, $2,000, whatever it is a month isn't going to fucking cut it. So this guy does everything, dude. He tries pills, this, that, and the other. And then one guy was just like, go do ayahuasca. And I think it'll change. Like, he thought it was going to be. So he went to, I forget,
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. I think that's what it was. He went to Costa Rica. He did ayahuasca. He came back a changed fucking person.
There's like a whole, I don't want to say cult because it's not culty. They let you leave, but it's like a their version of a church.
Right.
And they help you walk through it and shit.
They got a shaman who watches you the whole time. That's the thing though. I hear you throw up a lot, and I hear like you can get really sick.
In the beginning, I heard you get sick, and your body gets used to it.
It's like hours and hours too. Like
it's what our asses deserve for being so fucking nasty. All the shit we eat and things we take in.
I mean, you would know more you're about the health lifestyle in a sense because of the whole massage therapy thing, right? You have to, there's a scientific aspect to it too that we don't think about.
Well, I think it's...
Shout out to Miss Chaz.
Gee, I knew he was fucking going there.
So is she hot?
When she writes a book.
Yeah. No, we heard you already. This is the
I'll tell you why off air.
I'll
tell you off air. I'll tell you. I'll leave everybody else guessing.
Okay. So you tell me after.
I'll tell you after.
All right. Sounds good.
Do I get to hear it?
Didn't you ride with him? Like you got a choice.
I won't be able to. I won't be able to hold my tongue though. Like I'll be on the next show. Like, oh, guess what? She's a total fucking babe.
Or man.
Or she's got a fucking rankety ass.
It's all what you like then.
Here's the thing, dude. You know a lot
about.
Here's
the thing.
Oh,
that is like the 9th time in 10 minutes he said that. Yeah. Whoever's keeping a thing. There's somebody on Discord keeping a.
Not on Discord. This guy's on YouTube.
Oh, is he on YouTube?
He sent me a message on Instagram and he said, listen, just watch the YouTube thing. Love it. You and Jason killing it. So interesting, so funny. Love the fucking show. You said, here's the thing, like 30 times. That's what you said. Here's the thing, though. No, I'm just kidding. What do you say a lot? Dude? We all have that one thing.
It's like a nervous twitch.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I like that. I don't think I have a phrase or a term I always use.
No,
Somebody's gonna find one now.
yeah, that's the thing.
They're like,
That'll
"Watch
be your
this, bitch."
that'll be your thing. That'll be your that's the thing.
Yeah.
The thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, I say it a lot. This is part of how I talk. Maybe in a month that won't be a part of how I talk anymore.
Peer pressure.
I used to say fuck. Literally, I used to, when I was thinking, I would be like fucking.
You know, my dad told me as a kid, those were sentence enhancers, curse words.
Oh yeah.
He's like, yeah, they're sentence enhancers. Don't you fucking say them though, motherfucker. I'm like, I'm 7. What the fuck?
I curse next to my kids. And they're not allowed to say it. My 5-year-old is a good kid. He does not say it. And now if he will throw it, he said last night he was taking a bath. He says, kids say some funny shit. Let's just start there. He says to me, he goes, I almost said the S word. I was like, the fuck do you know what? You can't spell. How do you know what the fucking S word is? And he goes like, that's just a bad word. I was like, yes, it is.
Which one? There's so many. Shit,
slut. So you know what I did? I was just like, the S word is stupid. Don't say it. I was smart, right?
No, because now he's going to be walking around, shit, I can't say the S word.
Yeah, I mean, there's that could happen.
You know who'd be a cool grandpa? Randy.
Randy?
You just see him smoking a joint.
He is a grandpa.
You know, well, that's what I'm saying. But
yes, I smoke weed. I don't smoke it next to my kids. You don't smoke, but would you smoke next to your kids?
No.
Never.
There's grandkids, though. Fuck them. That's what my grandparents told me. No, I'm joking.
It's not my kids. Not my problem. Look how you came out.
Here's a bunch of caffeine. Go back to your parents. Asshole. No, because he said he rolled his joints. Just straight paper. No filter, no nothing.
No, he's a G.
I wanted him to roll one so bad to see how it is, because I think I'm a pretty...
Why didn't you tell him? We had everything we needed. You had those shitty ass cones, though. He wouldn't do that.
No, I had the...
too OG.
I had green games, black games, and swishers.
Yeah, but they
Green
use
games,
straight
black-
up like
Well, yeah.
job and
It's old school zigzags. Yeah. I like the...
we saw the hell out of that
Dutchies. Oh, yeah, I know. Gas station, dude.
saw
How
the
many blunts do you sell a month?
A month.
Like blunt
A
wraps
day.
Let's do it a
individual.
day.
A day?
Let's do a day.
Really?
Because
Because it's
1,000.
No, I'd probably say a couple hundred
a couple hundred a
a
day?
day.
Get fucked, bro.
What-
People
wait.
smoke
Buy
'em.
6 at a time, 5 at a time.
That's
Some
true. That's how I do it.
I usually buy a box, 25.
people
You
buy
know,
box.
some places won't give you the box.
No, we always sell whatever.
I mean, why wouldn't you? I
money's
never
money.
made sense to me. At like
making
7-Eleven,
Because
at 7-Eleven, they won't sell you the box. They'll sell you 9 or
not-
10, but they won't give you the actual box. They'll give you the fucking. I think there's 10 in a box, right?
25
Yeah.
No, not the games. There's 10 in a box.
No, swishers.
It's like a box this big.
game. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I
Game?
know for a fact because that's what I buy.
Yeah,
listen
10.
to me. I know the gas station game, bro. So listen, as far as a weed smoking G, we were in the presence of one.
He was Willie Nelson with short hair from Lynchburg, Virginia.
No, he wasn't. He's from West Virginia.
He was from Lynchburg, Virginia. Please don't fucking argue with
Oh,
me.
bro.
Okay.
Whoa.
He's been.
It's on his book.
Hey, you're right.
I'm sure it's in the
Yo,
front
by
of
the
his,
way,
it's in-
dude.
Yeah.
Great segue, dude. I want to show his book because I don't know. Larry was fucked up, dude.
That was
don't know
my
if he
fault.
showed it, so-
That was my
Yeah, that
fault.
was your fault because you kept fucking.
He put his drink there. I fucking got him a drink. Then I just got him enough for 2 times, so I didn't have to get up twice.
And then he just chugged the whole fucking thing, dude. Unbelievable, that guy. Anyways, this is Randy Lanier's book, and I had just started reading it, so I'm not going to give you my opinion of it, but I will say the fucking story is out of control. If you just read the fucking back, it is out of control.
You could tell he had a lot of
You know what
put
he
into
called
it
this
because
book?
it's the way he talked yesterday. If you read it like the way you hear him talk, the book will be fucking awesome.
You know what he said to me about the book? He goes like, "It's the real deal." That's what he said. He's like, "That right there is the real deal," which I thought was kind of funny. He was a funny guy. He kept
he was very
cranking
funny.
jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy how much him and Larry knew as far as like people wise, like we were talking in the system. It was just like, I know it's a world inside of a world, but fuck, they knew everybody. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh yeah, that was his last name.
Well, you do that many years.
Yeah,
exactly.
You run into the same circles.
What, 27?
27? And Larry, I think, what, 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, so 27.
So maybe a little bit less than 12. So the way they count their years is they come out straight into a halfway house, and there's an in-between period that's not technically out. It's when you get free is when you're out. So when somebody tells you I've done 12 years, Larry, really, he did 11 and some change. But he says 12 because he was in that system.
Halfway
You know what I
house.
mean? No, it's system.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't realize how the watchful eye is right here, not being able to go see his father. Paul Tellini was telling us. You remember that?
Fucking Tellini.
Dude, cannot go see his father who's dying, who's sick. That happened to Larry, by the way. Larry and Dave. I mean, how fucking crazy is that?
And in my opinion, they're still not free because there's a lot of things that they can't do still. But that's a totally
vote. That's it.
They can't go shooting.
Oh yeah, they can't own a gun and they can't.
They can't
vote.
own a gun, but they could go shooting.
Yes.
Really? Because
yes, I think you're right.
You can't own a gun, but you could go to a range.
so if I took, because I
have to stay out of this conversation, and I will.
But I love trap shooting. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, I don't.
Okay. It's
the fucking funnest form of shooting as far as I'm concerned.
You know what
unless
skeet
you
shooting is? How
Yes,
there's
I
two.
do that.
Okay.
Shotguns.
Same idea, but
Trap
one.
house.
Yeah.
shoots a fucking trap.
It shoots
like
a
those
clay
little discs.
disc.
You've seen it.
Oh, the clay
Yeah,
disc.
yeah.
They also call them clays.
Yeah.
Okay, I shoot
yeah.
clays
Yeah.
with a 12 gauge.
Yeah.
Okay, then
And
yes, I do that.
Clays are different than trap. Trap comes out of it, as far as I know it.
It's 5 stations, 16 yards from the house. The house is in the middle, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You say pull, next guy goes. You do 5 iterations at a station, 5 stations.
That's not what I did. We have the machine. You just
That's
push
just
it.
Well, this is like
that's clay.
this is
Regulated, and that's trap.
Yeah, I mean it's all the same.
This is an actual sport.
Yeah, clay. Yeah, oh no, I've done it.
But you need a trap house for a trap, and you don't need one when you're just clay shooting and shooting them out of a shooter. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, a launcher.
Launcher, thrower, whatever. I've done it a bunch of times. I've got videos, dude. I am deathly accurate.
You don't want to see me, son.
What, dude?
No.
Let's go. Let's go. I've got guns, dude. Let's do this.
You got guns, but I know how to shoot. You have many slave Xerxes. But
Dude,
few
I do
warriors.
this and like the fucking shit falls down.
The dad fat.
I don't have dad fat. Fuck you. I
I'm
just have regular
asking.
fat, bitch. My fat is just as regular as any, dude. Don't fucking
It
start.
doesn't have baby fat yet.
No, I've lost my baby fat. I'm now into just regular old man
He's
fat.
transitioning to his old man fat. So by the time he's 40.
All right, that's scientific masseuse advice right there.
I'm licensed.
Yo, do you get massages?
Yes, I do.
He's got a really bad back. You guys should talk. Let's hear that happen.
Yeah.
I get massages and acupuncture.
Oh, acupuncture. That's something people do not. It sucks because it's not usually covered by insurance.
You're saying
Right,
people
you're
are
gonna pay
sleeping on it?
But, well, it's not covered by insurance. So a lot of
Is
people can't
massage?
just. Yeah, most situations.
Do
like
you
if-
get paid from an insurance company?
No, I don't deal with it. It's too much.
Yeah, and they pay nothing.
Headache.
Yeah, I'm more of like a cash on hand kind of guy. I don't like Cash App, but cash. Because I ain't got to report it.
What? Why the fuck would you say that on here, though?
I don't even make enough for it. So
So listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm in the business world. You're in the business world. I pay my fucking taxes, and the more I pay, as painful as it could be sometimes, I pay, and I remember what somebody once told me. The more tax you pay, the more money you make. And that's it's a reflection, and you can't hate on that, I think.
I don't.
you know the poverty line. Your boy is different, Mrs. Gump, and he's like, he points right here. I'm just below that. Okay? Like, let's not shoot for high aspirations.
Here's the thing, dude. Even if you took the amount of money that you're making and you went and I think you make less than you need to have to pay tax. Because this guy lives with his mom. You got a pretty good life, like all things considering. Yeah.
I love it. I don't like living by myself.
Didn't you say your mom was like a piece of shit last time or something?
God, Jesus Christ. No, he's like the fucking fake news. Fake news.
You said it.
You implied it.
Now I did. But on the fucking thing, did you listen to the show? I don't really listen to them. Did you? Do you?
What?
Have you listened to our last shows?
Yeah.
Have you listened to our shows?
haven't had a chance yet.
No, that's a fucking
I'm gonna listen
astounding no. You're gonna listen to that? You're gonna
Yeah.
listen
He's
to
like only
this
the
one?
ones I'm
That's
on.
cool. That's all right. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I'm on all of them, and I still don't listen to them. So it is what it is. One more thing that I wanted to bring up. You guys saw Larry and him telling stories, and we talked about how they like knew each other's names and shit. How fucking funny is that? To what you had lunch with them, didn't you?
Yeah.
How funny is that to watch those fuckers talk and talk with other people? Do they not give you a similar vibe?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hoping Randy comes back.
Like
me just to smoke out or
Oh,
something.
that would be fucking
Yeah.
dope. And we're not
Does he
that
live in
far from
Florida?
him. He lives in Miami, I think.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's
down
not that far.
south.
Davie, Florida is what they said.
Okay, I just
That's
So
not
that's
that far.
basically Miami.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, like listen, when they're telling stories, they almost have conflicting personalities if you think about it. He's a storyteller and he's a storyteller.
But in different ways.
And I want to give, for sure, different stories. I'll give Larry credit yesterday
for holding back.
Oh my God, he did so well.
Notice that.
Right?
I did notice that he wasn't talking.
Yeah.
He gets very, and it's funny. It's not a bad
But he
thing.
listens, and when he listens, you know it's a good fucking story.
Because he's ready to say, motherfucker, I knew that dude too, or whatever. It's like,
or I know exactly what you're talking about because I went through it. When he was telling prison stories, which, by the way, nowhere else, I looked at Randy Lanier and all that shit. He does not talk about his prison stuff. Yeah, he was in prison and all that shit, and maybe like little stories surf up, you know. But as far as like the
Going
prison
out there
stories and
talking
this shit,
about it.
that was our show, man. That's what you get on The Real Deal, and I love that, right? I mean,
he's such a cool dude to talk to. Like here, yeah, just because it's like when they were talking, it's like we said before, you wouldn't think he brought in thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of pounds.
Dude, what did he give it? 700,000 pounds. So
the first time was
what is that in money back then?
Fuck.
If 140 is 10 million, that's what they said on the show. If I remember,
Think he was
correctly.
paying taxes on it?
yeah. You know, I heard that if you pay tax stamps, you buy tax stamps. Basically, you don't report it, but you buy tax stamps every time you do something and you get caught. That helps you with your sentence.
I bet you he was, though, because he was doing it at Indycar. He was making the money to fucking just Indycar so he can have his own team.
Yeah, Indycar does not pay as much as you think.
That's why he was
racing
the weed.
costs money, dude.
Costs money. I heard $1 million a year.
$1 million a year for Indy?
No.
Forget it, dude.
NASCAR,
I think it's more like 200.
Maybe just maintenance.
NASCAR, between maintenance and overhead and all that, in NASCAR, I heard it's about $1 million.
So the team and all that stuff.
Everything.
Right.
From
but not the
beginning
car.
The upkeep, the
How much
maintenance.
is a fucking...
Yeah,
They're not that expensive. They're a couple $100,000.
I think what he's saying, like, you know, you already have the car just to maintain it, though, if everything goes good.
The crew, the management, everybody.
Sounds really cheap to me, to be honest.
$1 million?
So I don't know anything about NASCAR, but I do love racing. I know like these amateur racing clubs that he was talking about. I've been in them. So I've raced around tracks with my car. I mean, here's the thing. And it was always like a car that I had to daily too.
What kind of car?
Oh, I don't want to talk about my cars. You know, that's one thing. It's a Civic.
It's a Honda Civic.
It's a Honda Civic. And then I also have a Camry that I don't use all the time. But so I have two cars.
You'll know.
If I write a book, that's not me. I'm not a book writer. Who the fuck wants to read a book about me? You tell me.
I mean, you're almost famous now.
Almost.
Oh, yeah, famous. But okay, so this one time I met Larry Lawton. And then we did a podcast.
And Gas Station Tony.
And Jason, who I once called Matt.
Once?
Like 4 times maybe.
I think
yesterday was like 5 times.
I heard it about 3-4 times today. I'm like, who's Matt?
I'm like, I don't do it on purpose. I'm not a name guy.
I was like 7. I was playing baseball, you know, like Little League. And the coach was like, man, what the fuck is this kid's name? So he hollers over and he goes, one of the parents, who's that fucking kid? Like, who's that kid's name?
You could still do that back then. Today, you get shot.
My dad would... His name was Jose, and somehow I answered to it and came right to work.
Funny. I'm gonna call you Jose, motherfucker. No. I think I can remember Jose a little better.
Let's just
you look like a
Matt.
Jose. I'm good with it.
Yeah, let's just call him Jose.
That is so
instead of Jason the masseuse.
Yeah.
You said that. I mean, you said you answered to it, Jose.
I said I did.
Fucking Jose, dude.
Jose.
Is there anything that you wanted to talk about today? Something specific that you wanted to bring up? Maybe you want to say something, shout out to somebody.
Oh, my sister.
Your sister,
yeah,
dude. What's your sister's name?
Ashley.
Last name too, so we can Facebook her.
Same last name as mine.
Fox?
Yep.
All right, so you guys can go look at her Facebook. Maybe do a little action. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
How old's your sister?
30. She's 3.5 years older than me, so 35, 36. She's 36.
I'm going to be a decent guy right now, dude.
Fucking, I hope.
I'm not going to ask you if she's hot. I want to know.
How would I? Go look at her Facebook. Go look at her Instagram.
You can't ask a brother or sister.
I'm not into that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be decent about it and not. Usually that's my first question. Here's the thing. People ask me that about my wife, and I legit get mad.
What?
Because that's something you can contest to. You can't be like, oh, is your sister hot? Be like,
oh, no. Hot is no longer a term. Once you marry the woman, she's now beautiful. She goes away from hot. I heard you hang up the phone with your wife. Don't start with the shit.
No. I was going to just say, talking about men or women about that subject, they always get, oh, is your wife hot or your boyfriend's hot? And they say, oh, they get jealous and all work. That's a compliment. Whenever I see it,
Hot?
or sexy, oh, your wife
To me,
is
that's
hot.
different.
I'm like, thanks. I walk proud with that. Other people get jealous.
It's like
Good for
you want what I got, motherfucker, but
Exactly.
you can't have it.
Exactly.
It's not
I see a lot of people get arguments and fights with other guys or girls, and
For
I'm
what?
like, what? You should be proud. What would you rather? Oh, your girl's ugly.
Men are going to be men. They're going to want to fuck your wife or girlfriend.
I don't like
Women
to
are going to be
think
women. They're going to want to fuck your girlfriend or you.
I just take
I
it
don't
as
like
a
to think
compliment.
about it.
I just take
Well,
it as a
don't.
compliment.
Yeah.
I just never figured
Good
out.
for
why
you. I mean,
people
here's
fight.
the thing. This is a personality
Long
deficiency.
as she doesn't entertain it.
No,
And that's,
No.
it's all fun and games.
No. That's
see
that's
people
not an
arguing
issue.
and
I'm not
fighting and-
I'm not implying that that's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start there.
No, I'm just agreeing with him because, hey, enjoy what I got, motherfucker, because you ain't going to have it.
exactly. I always say I walk proud, thinking my wife is hot, or if boyfriend, girlfriend, and they walk with someone and they're beautiful or hot or sexy. Take it as a compliment. Walk with it. And
It might help her confidence knowing that it's not just him saying it, because then, some women are like, oh, you're lying. Well, yeah, I don't want to argue.
Well, listen, I'm different.
This is why I'm single.
It looks like you. Well, yeah. Weren't you married at one point?
1 point?
At a couple points?
A couple points in my life, I was.
You were married more than once?
I don't want to go down this road.
Oh, yeah, that's
Because
right.
you ain't talking shit about me. You're talking shit with me.
That's true.
if we would had more weed,
I mean, I've
the
got
truth will
some.
come
somebody
out.
forgot to bring some grass.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dick.
That's true. I mean, what
you
I
shouldn't
can't
smoke
argue.
that, by the way. You should just hold on to it. Say,
Yeah, put it in a fucking display box.
Yeah.
We should
Randy
save it for
Lanier
him.
smoked
We
this.
got to vacuum seal it so that way it's freshest.
When he comes back, fucking
like,
give
hey,
it to
man, you
him.
gotta
Listen,
finish
we
what
don't
you
waste.
start.
Yeah, we don't waste here, motherfucker. No, fuck that. I'm gonna smoke it.
We might get higher.
you never know if it was his stuff.
Well, no, just our lips touching his lips is
DNA
fucking.
crossing.
I hate now that I'm thinking about it, dude. I might not smoke it.
You'll smoke it.
I mean, don't tongue punch it.
What?
Don't slobber all over.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, Randy Lanier.
All right, dude. This is that part where things are just
Yeah.
kind of falling apart on us, huh?
This is where we talk shit about everybody else now. Off air.
Off air, I talk the same amount of shit on air, off air. If you bring something up that I have shit to talk about, I will talk shit about it. And I know you're the same way, man.
I don't let it go.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about on air.
Do you have any enemies? If you have to like think in your mind, is there somebody who's like a morbid enemy?
Not morbid, but you probably have enemies everywhere.
All right. Like,
I
all
think
right.
people- I
I
think
don't have
people-
an enemy. Do you?
You
No.
probably have someone that
Doesn't like you for
doesn't
whatever.
like you.
No.
despite
That's
of
not an
your-
enemy. An enemy is somebody I don't like. Like somebody who like really pisses me off.
Like,
people
do you
felt
like,
about Trump.
Yeah.
That's a good description.
I was going to throw Jeff Bezos out there for, I don't know why.
Why would somebody hate him?
I love his phones. No, that's Amazon.
Phones.
Yeah.
Phones.
Yeah.
We need to smoke again. I'm getting
You
off
meant
track.
you mean Steve Jobs is who
Yeah.
you meant.
Yeah.
Jobs.
And it's not his phone. He just marketed it very well, I might add.
I thought he actually came.
He
up
had a
with it.
lot to do with it. He told him what he wanted, and he was like, "Go figure it out."
Well, yeah.
Fuck
So I
'em.
guess his phone. Yeah, I'll buy that.
Fuck
Yeah.
them. It's a good thing I have.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I think
People love
phones.
iPhones. I don't.
No, not me neither. Android
I hate
all-
iPhones,
all
which I
bad.
don't understand. People that love iPhones are loyal to them. There are only 10% of the population that have it in the entire world. Only 10%.
iPhones?
Yeah.
No way.
Look at the statistics.
No way. No
Fake
way.
news.
They own 50% of the market at least.
50%. No.
Yeah, dude. There's no fucking way that's true.
They don't.
Everybody and their uncle has one.
How many drug dealers have 2 phones? Come on, guys.
I'm saying how many they sell in the United States. More than
I'm talking
50%
about
of the
overall-
phones sold in the United States are Apple.
Are you talking
More
about
than 50.
worldwide?
I'm talking
And
about
here's the thing.
worldwide.
That's 2 different numbers.
Yeah, here's the thing. Worldwide, they take the Android that we throw out here, and that's what they're using there.
Don't matter.
In
It's still
third
an
world
Android.
country. Well, you're just talking about the masses. Again, the Muslims and the masses, dude.
He's not Muslim.
I know, but I like to say it.
Just because he has pretty hazel eyes that we
Dude, he looks like a fucking Egyptian. You look like a hieroglyphic
just-
motherfucker.
just come in one day
You
dressed as
Sphinx,
Aladdin.
you
One
Sphinx
day,
looking
yeah.
like Aladdin.
Aladdin.
That's Egyptian, right? Somewhere in there. Or Saudi Arabia.
I think that's more of the Middle Eastern part.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think Aladdin was Middle Eastern. I think it was like Saudi Arabia.
if you
or
came in here dressed
think
as
you might
Aladdin
be-
with a fucking monkey, I would lose my shit.
I would
right.
come in probably like a pharaoh or a king.
Oh, like Xerxes?
You look
No.
like one, dude.
That's
I'm
too-
telling you. You look
Well,
like a
Xerxes
fucking
was
Sphinx.
Persian.
Persian.
Damn it.
So you
Still in
see-
the Middle East. Still, yeah, I see where you're going with this. I feel I'm stereotyping too.
You see?
Is that a stereotype?
That all brown
First-
people look the same?
No, I didn't
'Cause
say
I
all
don't-
brown people look the same. I've met a lot of Egyptians in my life.
Yeah.
And they all look differently. There's fucking this, that, the other, white, black, whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Every variation of the color, there's an Egyptian. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
let's not forget the first fucking, empire ever? Yeah. The beginning of kind of what we know today.
Mankind.
All right.
The beginning of mankind was in Egypt.
Well, actually, that's us, but we'll talk about it later.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
They
You
want to
don't
get credit
smoke?
for everything.
And you don't smoke.
He doesn't. I know that's
I
crazy.
know, it's weird.
He quit 20 years ago. I mean, is that like your go-to thing at this point? We cannot offer you one because
I don't know.
we'll get you to smoke, and we'll get you to smoke on this show.
I got addicted to cigars. That's my only addiction,
I do
so
both. I
can't
was double
complain.
fisting a second ago.
Yep.
All right. Let's end this, guys. This was a really good show. Tony, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure bullshitting with you, recording or non-recording.
Yes.
Dude. I love this fucking chemistry thing that's happening. I hope to have you at more shows, man. You are obviously, we love hanging out with you. The fact is that now you're willing to take a camera and a microphone and actually sit
It
here
took
with
me a
us.
while to take the camera on.
And those
Yeah,
angles
I
are
did.
fucking nice.
I would've
Oh, the
wanted to go
new
on camera.
angles. Yo,
Yes.
comment. Do me a favor, dude. Either email Larry at realitycheckprogram.com, put podcast in the topic, and tell him that you love the angles of this show. If you do this and he doesn't hear this portion of this recording, I'm telling you, dude, it would make me and Jason's life
A little bit easier.
awesome. Just fucking awesome,
We
dude.
ain't got to move nothing.
So do that. I think that would be fucking awesome. Anyways, thanks for being with us. You guys are fucking awesome. You are the fucking man. I hope to have you on another show really soon. I already said all this. The Real Deal after show is called the Talk Shit After Show. Tell your friends about it. We want more listeners. Here's the thing. We have about half of the people who listen to the regular show listen to this. I want more. So get some more people around. We'll do some giveaways. We'll do some fun stuff because we really do love our
You
listeners.
guys
That's
have
the thing.
ideas. Let us know.
Exactly. And send us messages. And the messages I've gotten so far, I love you guys. All right. Peace, everybody. Have
Peace.
a really, really good one.